Yep. He just starts recording. Just points it at you and starts recording.
So,
you gotta be ready.
Show me what you've done. Show me what you've got. I want to see what you've got.
We have made a mess.
Show me what you got.
We did this. Yeah.
What? That is awesome, man.
I like it if you like it.
I like it.
Need some better bolts in the shocks. We couldn't find any better bolts in the shop right now, but the shocks are in place, being held in place. Shock tabs are welded up. They're good. We need to brush them and paint them, but that can wait. Right now, I think, what do you think? Engine needs to go on?
Yeah.
Engine plate, another brace across, an axle, then torque converter, and chain, and made them all together.
You got that thing bolted down to the lawn?
Yeah, it's fixed down with some concrete anchors.
Okay.
That sounds leaner than... You know what? I bet throttle needs to be taken up a little bit. That's...
Oh my God!
That can.
Oh my God!
That can. I think that 20 horsepower is definitely not an understatement. That sounds...
Without question.
It sounds so thumpy. Like that cam it's making itself obvious.
That's louder than a Harley.
Got a big piston in there too.
Yeah, man, I wish it was V-twin though. That'd be sweet. Like big Harley engine.
GoPowersports.com. Thank you for the motor. Next build is going to be a V-twin.
You guys, you cannot hear it on camera. This thing is a monster. I
can't even hear. Period. That thing is a monster. It's loud.
It's nuts.
We should have had hearing protection.
The amount of power that this thing puts out for its size is just ridiculous. This is incredible. Super excited. Go Power Sports knows what they're doing.
All good.
Good to go?
Yeah. Very nice.
Testing the limits. Good job on that suspension, homie.
I think it's pretty good.
Dude, we don't even need a throttle cable. Just have your brother sit here the whole time. They're like,
Your little brother, though.
Yeah.
and just come up with the
Look at those
faster.
Hey, Steven.
Oh.
You're fat. It shows it right there. I'm going to start running now. I'll be right back.
I think it's freaking cool. It's incredibly loud. I've never heard a motor quite that loud.
I love when people say things
Startling,
like
right?
Yeah, it's very startling. I love it, man. It's cool.
You don't like it? Unsubscribe
I just
like,
think maybe your suspension blade geometry is a little off, but I think you'd be all right.
Yeah, with our...
What are you criticizing?
Nothing.
He thinks your suspension's weak.
There's no pine in it, man. There's no walnut.
Trying to break it.
Hey, we'll find out. This afternoon we're gonna
That's
drive
very
this thing.
true.
Okay. So guys, go check out Andy's channel if you haven't already. He's an incredible craftsman, really cool woodworker. Tell him what it
man.
is.
Appreciate it.
It's pretty simple.
YouTube, Andy Rawls, and Instagram, AR Texas Woodcraft.
I finished the main supports back here, so those should help us with any flex that's of an upward motion. That is the hope. It just depends on if the angle's right. We know we're probably going to need another shock back here, but now...
Those are beautiful.
You like them?
Yeah.
Mark is getting ready to install the clutch, and
power happy.
I guess we got to tighten up these bolts, and then you're going to throw the clutch on, huh?
Hopefully those are going to be the same size. No, of course not.
No, wrong size?
We'll go find another wrench.
Different size.
Yeah. See that red?
Yeah,
It's going nowhere.
it's a lot too.
Yeah, it's too much.
There's a good chance, even though this plate is so thick, that we're going to get some flex. So I made a quick tab. We're just going to throw this in here, and there's a bolt hole. We're going to throw that in like that, and good to go. All right, Steven is tapping this hole right here. Like I said, we're going to put that plate on there. We elected to go with a bigger bolt. It had a 1/4-20 in there. Way too small. I mean, if you look at how beefy that plate is, we've got plenty of thread there, and it's just, yeah, that's going to work out really well. That'll be real strong.
What that factory hole was for this cover, dust cover. But if you put that on, you can't see the cool pulleys.
I know.
So
It is cool. Very cool.
I think we're going to
Yeah,
do
and
that.
how much crap are you going to get in the pulleys?
A lot.
One of my favorite things about Steven's service truck is his VMAX air compressor. This thing is incredible. It's got the massive Honda engine on it, but the package is so small. And one of the most impressive things is, notice this, it has a condenser built into it. So there's no water ever gets out of here. It's got a small tank, you get a little bit of water separation in there, and it's got a filter for that. This thing is genius. I love this compressor. I'm very jealous. So close, this is awesome. So the GoPowersports.com
Thanks, Go Power Sports.
cancer cart is almost completed. What are you working on? Chain?
Right now we have some awesome, Tim from Go Power Sports sent me these. They're
Yeah.
split, so we don't have to take anything off. Like these, if you can get it here, these right here are not split.
Yeah, so
we
have to be
we
on
have
there
to
ahead of
take the entire, like every single thing that you see on the axle or on the frame, we'd have to take those out and remove the whole axle, like pull it out one side. The sprocket, the bearings, the hubs.
It's like 30 pieces.
It would be really tedious. Plus,
They have
they
every-
all have these little tiny screws to torque them down. So the fact that we have split ones are awesome. So if you are ever doing this, go to GoPowersports.com, order like 8 of those, and do away with the factory ones. The split ones are awesome. So thank you, Go Power Sports.
These Osborne wire brushes are probably the best wire brush I've ever used. They've been doing it for, I don't know, like 100 years.
Seconds?
Yeah, it's an app that I downloaded for you.
It's creepy. I respect that though.
Oh, here we go. She's seeing the light of day. Awesome.
Good job, Mark. You need a spotter?
Got her all loaded up, ready to roll. We're on the ranch with Dr. Lee. We got the Can-Am ready to roll, and we're the chase vehicle today.
That's right. We got the easy job.
It's gonna be fun.
We got the safe job.
Yes. Although I did tell him I wanted to see him jump this thing today.
Stay out of the blue bonnets or your mother will kill you.
Stay out of the blue bonnets or your mother will kill you.
I'm so anxious right now.
Yeah?
Like, I hate that I have to do a 5-point harness. I just want to go drive.
That thing is so loud.
Yeah, it's way too loud.
This is a 1000cc Can-Am and you cannot hear it over that. And it's idling. You almost made it too.
Yeah, I know, we were really close. So we gave it one try, and then we stopped. We rolled back, actually. I say we stopped. Since we only have front brakes, we skidded backwards, as you can see. And I gave it all she's got to try to get up that hill, and it broke a sprocket in half, the drive sprocket that is on the back of this.
That's a lot of
sucks
power.
a lot.
That's a lot of power.
That's a lot of power.
It is, but it sucks a lot, because that means we are DUN done.
All right, we got them on. Throw her in reverse. We're still on a hill. A little.
GoPro turn off forever.
So you got footage though, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so guys, you're gonna have to go to his channel to see the footage,
Yeah.
as well as Dr. Lee's channel. So we just got back to the ranch after a good lunch, and we're gonna tow her in. It's the tow of shame.
The sprocket on the inside of the torque converter, the front sprocket, the little baby drive sprocket.
What are we gonna do about it?
We're gonna try to make a new one.
We're gonna do what?
Get out and fix something.
We're gonna get out and fix something.
We're already out.
Yeah.
Now let's just go get fixed.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
We're gonna go get fixed. problem.
design.
A quarter
It
inch,
didn't work,
maybe.
it's your fault.
So someone is going to ask, well, what are you going to do at night? Do you have headlights? Of course we do. Okay, I guess we've all had our turn. Dr. Lee?
That's right. It's time to
Get in there, old man.
It's like twice as loud as that Can-Am, if not 3 times louder. Me, I don't need to be, ho-ho!
So the whole reason I wanted to do this is because, you know, Mark was going through the cancer, you know, in his face and everything, and what?
I got them cancers in my face.
Hi, you got that face cancer, boy. I got that.
And I've never had to go through anything like that. You know, I've never had any sickness like that, but I've had some, you know, we've all had emotional turmoil and everything. And if you can do anything to get your mind off of that kind of stuff for just an hour, you know, it makes all the difference in the world. And like, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist. This is the only thing I know how to do is build stuff and like fix stuff. So it's a absolute perfect project to do. It's the first time Mark and I ever met, first time Dr. Lee and I have ever met, and couldn't be happier with the people they are, and the character persona the guys have on camera is just as good and not better off camera. You know,
You're
it's
a
like,
good liar, man. You're really good.
Yeah, it's
but I
really-
really appreciate them having us down, and it's always disconcerting because you don't know, like when somebody asks to come down to help you with a project, you don't know who's asking you. You don't know if these people are coming down like they're super stalkers or whatever, you know. I mean, Mark is kind of cute, but
I gotta go.
Oh, now you're running away?
now he's running away.
All right, guys, we're wrapping it up for today, but tomorrow we're going to come back out and play more. I'm sure we're going to record something.
Yep.
But I just wanted to let you know that this is one of like 1, 2, 3, 4 channels in this awesome collaboration. So we're going to go down the line. Obviously, you know, Mechanic Steve, fantastic channel. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to my channel. Get over there. He's on like half my videos, I think.
Oh yeah,
We
probably.
need to be on a lot more. And so Dr. Lee, he has a channel. You're at like 75,000. We're challenging everyone to get him to that magic 100 mark.
Out on the ranch.
Out
with
on the
Dr. Lee.
ranch.
Out on
Yep.
the ranch.
Out on the ranch with Dr. Lee. You got to check it out. So really, really cool videos. And I don't know, you're just you're gonna have to go see for yourself. I mean, you really are. It's awesome. Then, of course, homemade everything. So this is the reason we're here. This gentleman right here, he's been he's had a pretty rough, I'd say 6 months, and if not longer. And we just felt like coming out and helping. You know, Steven told me about Mark and Mark's situation, and
you immediately
I saw a video, and then I realized who he was as a person. Like, it shines through in his videos, and you see his positivity in one of the potentially worst case scenarios that anyone could ever have in their life. And I'm watching him, and my immediate reaction was, this guy's a man. Like, he's a, it's hard for me with these kind of things in the words, but it's a really, really great channel. Go check him out, and you get to see the rest of this build too. So
I'm gooder at words if you want me to.
okay, I'm gonna let him talk about how awesome he is. By the way, after I'm done watching all these videos, I'm gonna put a call out to you guys. You guys are always asking me what I need. I'm gonna tell you what I need, because what I need is to get this guy a few more tools. We'll talk about that later.
I'm
Right?
okay with that.
All right, fantastic.
This cart's crazy. I did forget about cancer for like 2 hours today because this was ridiculous. We already broke it in a very important way, and then we already fixed it. So, but we got some tweaking to do, and we'll go from there. But for right now, this thing's stout and ridiculous.
I'd just like to say thank you to Stephen and you, Justin, for coming down and doing all this for Mark. And like you said, we've had a rough go here in the last 6 months, and it's been hard on not just Mark but our entire family. And just to have people that show love for your fellow man is just very heartwarming. And all your subs already know what kind of guys you are, and we already had a pretty good feeling too. So like Stephen had said earlier, y'all are even better behind the camera than you are on the camera, and we love you guys, and we thank you for coming down and putting a little ray of sunshine during some dark times for us. So thank you guys.
Yes, sirree.
I had so much fun with this build, and I've told everybody, like, I'm normally not a builder, I'm not a maker, I'm a fixer, and so usually stuff like this, as far as fabrication, is out of my realm. But I had a lot of fun coming down here. Justin and I always have a lot of fun. Justin's one of the only people alive that I can road trip with and travel across the country and stay in a hotel room and not want to kill him. Most people, I'm plotting their demise, but I came up with this idea with the build. I talked to Justin about it. Justin immediately is like, hey, let's do it, which was a huge relief to me to have somebody else to, to help come down and everything. But I had a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to the next step of the way with the cart, watching Mark on Homemade Everything on his channel. Whatever he comes up with this thing. I don't know what he's going to come up with on his own. Wings. Maybe a Sneaky Pete nitrous kit and some turbos and stuff. But I had a huge amount of fun, and again, thank you to Go Power Sports for funding this. They gave us the engine, they gave us all the parts and components, a lot of money sink into this. So
Axles, wheels, tires, sprockets,
Yeah.
torque converter,
It's a lot of money.
parts, cam.
It's a bunch of money.
It's like at least $8.
Yeah.
It was a lot of money.
But the companies that get involved with situations like this, the only thing that really makes it kind of worthwhile, other than them, helping out a project and helping out with something like this, is if you guys will go check out their website, get some of your parts. If you're doing any kind of build, you need a Predator engine, you need some go-kart engines, anything like that, go give them a shot. That's gopowersports.com.
Don't forget to check out Dr. Lee's channel, and of course, Homemade Everything. You got to watch the rest of these videos. They're really, really good. I'll put a link in the description for both those, and as always, Stephen Cox, some of the best content on YouTube. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys next round.